Okay, this next field phone is probably the most interesting one I have, and it is a TAM-56. It was made by the Soviet Union from the 60s into the 70s, and it's probably the most basic field phone I have. It's basically this case right here. You open the case up, and it contains a headset and a set of clips to connect the phone up to a wire, field wire. I imagine this was done so they could just tap a phone line they had when they're wherever they needed to set up at. And the longer ones are the ones we need. So it's just like that. It's got a ringer built in on, so you can call out, but it doesn't have an inbound ringer, so you can't make phone calls in and cause it to ring. This is what you listen to, and believe it or not, this is where you're spoken to. There's a little slot right there. If I take this out of the way, inside here is a microphone element like they have in a phone, but it's embedded inside here. Then there's a little switch right here. Now you can talk and see what you got to say. Then when you get done, you flip that down, and you're done talking. When you're ready to talk again, you flip it up and talk, and flip it down. So it's a rather interesting piece of equipment. I imagine the Soviet Army and military used this for, I mean, this would be the most basic thing you'd want to put in a fighting position, say a foxhole or something. Soldiers could talk, you could let them know stuff and that like that without having a big field phone. I'm thinking it was also probably used by the Soviet version of the signal corps as they installed field phones in the field so they could check lines and stuff. So we'll go ahead and check this up. I've never tried this with the 312. It should work. It works with all Soviet phones, and all the Soviet phones work with the 312. So we'll go ahead and get it all hooked together here. I've already got the batteries put in. It takes 2 D-cell batteries. You have to disassemble the case, and there's a spot for them to fit in. So the first thing we'll go ahead and do is we'll call the 312. Yeah, there we go. We'll call back the other way. I don't think it's got a ringer in it. I could never get it to ring. Or even right here. And as far as the audio goes, we'll go ahead and interesting. Whatever. I mean, that's it right there. It's probably the most basic phone you'd ever see. It's small, light, and compact. And I'll do some more work on it. Like I said, I haven't had this in very long, and we'll go ahead and look at it and see why it should. I actually can hear myself on here. Test 1, 2. I can hear myself in the speaker, so I need to check and see. Maybe I don't have my right wires hooked up to make this work correctly. But this is a TAM-56 Soviet field telephone.